At exactly 3:17 a.m., Sarah's phone rang. The voice on the other end whispered just 4 words that would save her life. What happened next will make you question everything you think you know about guardian angels. Before we dive into this terrifying true story, make sure to subscribe because we're about to uncover some of the most bone-chilling mysteries that mainstream media won't touch. This story happened just last year, and the audio recordings still give me nightmares. You've been warned. Security footage from that night shows something that defies explanation. At exactly 3:16 a.m., every clock in the dormitory stopped for exactly 2 minutes. When they started again at 3:18 a.m., girls began making their emergency calls. What happened in those missing 2 minutes? Who made those calls that saved 4 lives? And why did every girl describe the voice as sounding like someone they'd lost? Sarah Martinez was a 19-year-old college student living alone in her dormitory in Portland, Oregon. December 15, 2023 started like any other night. She'd been studying for finals, exhausted, ready to collapse into bed. But at 3:17 a.m., her phone buzzed. Unknown number. Most people would ignore it, right? But something made Sarah answer. Maybe it was instinct. Maybe it was fate. The voice was barely a whisper. Elderly, female, desperate. But here's the part that will haunt you forever. Sarah called the number back the next morning. The phone company had no record of any call to her number at 3:17 a.m. The number she saw on her phone didn't exist. But when Sarah described the voice to her mother went completely silent. Because that voice Sarah described was exactly how Sarah's grandmother sounded in her final days when the illness had made her voice weak and whispered. The grandmother who used to call Sarah every night at exactly 3:17 a.m. to say goodnight until the day she died. The investigation revealed something even more disturbing. That same night, 3 other students in nearby dorms received similar mysterious calls, all at 3:17 a.m., all from numbers that didn't exist, all warning them about different dangers. One was told to check her door lock, an intruder was trying to break in. Another was warned about a gas leak in the kitchen. The third was told to look outside her window. There was a fire starting in the building next door. Don't go to sleep, honey, not tonight. Check your carbon monoxide detector. Before Sarah could respond, the line went dead. Now here's where it gets terrifying. Sarah didn't even have a carbon monoxide detector in her room. But something about that voice, it felt familiar, comforting, like her grandmother, who had passed away 2 years earlier. Against all logic, Sarah got up. She walked to her neighbor's room, borrowed their detector, and brought it back. The moment she turned it on, it started screaming. The levels were deadly. 1 more hour of sleep, and Sarah would have never woken up. The heating system had been leaking carbon monoxide into her room all night. Every single one of these girls was saved by a voice they couldn't identify, but somehow felt they knew. Sarah still lives in Portland, but she's never spent another night in that dorm. She moved out the very next day, and every night at 3:17 a.m., she leaves her phone on silent and whispers thank you to whoever, or whatever, saved her life. If you've ever received a mysterious call that changed everything, drop your story in the comments below. And if this gave you chills, smash that like button and subscribe for more stories that will make you question reality itself. Sweet dreams, and maybe keep your phone on tonight.